Here are 5 new Mac games announced this week. Cyberpunk is coming to Mac next year. This is the Ultimate Edition, bringing the base game and Phantom Liberty to Mac gamers. The game is going to take full advantage of M series Macs. So we're talking, Metal 3, path tracing, most likely for M3 and M4 Macs, frame generation, and built-in spatial audio for even more immersive gameplay and stunning visuals. I remember earlier this year, Apple were showing this game as an example of the game porting toolkit. I thought, if they're doing that, then there's nothing really stopping them from developing a native port. Yes, this game is a few years old now, but it's still a graphical powerhouse and an insanely massive AAA game by CD Projekt Red. This announcement is, in my opinion, incredibly huge for gaming on Apple. There is really nothing stopping CD Projekt Red now from bringing The Witcher 3 as well to Mac. Hopefully that happens. We don't know the requirements yet for Cyberpunk. I'm very interested to see if it will be supported on M1 Macs with only 8GB of RAM. I also wonder if an iPad port is possible too. What's really cool is that it will launch on the Mac App Store, Steam, GOG, and the Epic Game Store. It's very good to see this won't be an App Store exclusive, and many of you will be happy by this. I know that for sure. The next game in the iconic 4x franchise comes to Mac on the 12th of February, 2025, Civ 7. So far, it's been confirmed as coming to Steam, but hopefully it also comes to the App Store. It's a very positive thing that this game looks to be coming day one along with Windows PC. It's quite rare for big caliber games like this to do that, although we must not forget that for Civ 6, the Mac release was only a few days after Windows PC. It's also easy to presume that Civ 7 will be native on M series Macs. Why do I say that? Well, because Civ 6 was just updated for the ARM architecture, and almost every new Mac game these days is no longer running under Rosetta. I'm just curious to know if it will support Intel Macs. I also hope that the game can be brought to iPhone and iPad at some point, similar to Civ 6, but I know this would be a very big task. It's just that these games play really well on touchscreen. In fact, I would say sometimes actually better than mouse and keyboard. Otherwise, apart from that, we don't know anything else about the Mac port. Never heard of this game before making this video. Where Winds Meet is an Oriental, and I might say this word wrong, Wuxia open world action adventure RPG. It draws inspiration from the romantic and fantastical martial arts works, offering a oriental experience of both boss battles and open world exploration. You will play as a young swordsman, wielding nimble weapons and powerful kung fu as you unveil the mysterious veil of your identity and forge your own legend in this historical era. We know literally nothing about the Mac port. It's supposedly releasing for console and PC in 2025, but we don't know about the Mac release. I'm not 100% sure that this isn't a free-to-play game. I simply can't find any concrete info on that. It is being developed by NetEase, who typically make free games, especially for mobile. If this one is free and has predatory monetization, my excitement will drop dramatically. Coming on the 13th of November, Farming Simulator is back. Farming Simulator 25 introduces rice cultivation, spinach, and other crops, as well as new environments in East Asia, North America, and Central Europe to the family-friendly series. Expand your ever-growing farm empire with new animals, production chains, construction missions, and over 400 authentic machines from 150 agricultural top brands. The game now has apparently upgraded graphics and physics, making virtual farming more immersive, atmospheric, and relaxing. We do know a few little things about the Mac port if you're interested. For one, it's going to be available for Mac via Steam, and I'm almost certain it will come to the App Store as all the other games in the series have in the past. It's going to be supported on both M series Macs natively without Rosetta and on Intel Macs. It will also require only 8GB of RAM, which is a good thing. Yeah, I know this isn't like a huge game to be announced, but I don't mind these games. They're pretty fun. Infinity Nikki is a gacha game. If you're interested, this one is coming later in 2024 for both Mac and iPhone and iPad. It looks like for Mac, you'll get it from the App Store and you will be downloading the mobile version. Hopefully, like Honkai Impact 3, it won't be the iPad version you download. It will actually be more of a Mac port with native Mac display support, if that makes sense. So like 16:9 aspect ratio, mouse and keyboard support, and controllers too, hopefully. I won't be playing this game, and honestly, I'm disappointed Apple even announced it or showed it, but I get it. These games make the big bucks for them. So, what do you think of these new Mac games announced in the past few days? Are you impressed or disappointed? Are you surprised that Cyberpunk is coming to Mac? It's good to see as well that path tracing and frame gen will be supported on new Macs. I think that's definitely worth not forgetting. Also, there were some other games that were shown, and you'll be seeing these on screen, but I've talked about these games in the past. They're not really announced because they've been shown in the past, but if you're interested, here they are. So yeah, cool. Anyway, my name's Stewie, and thanks for watching.